Young Quicks, you were telling me during the break you had a Erick sermon from Epmd story.
Yeah.
I think the fans need to hear this.
Actually, I texted him to watch. I don't know if he's watching, so if he's watching, shout out to Erick Sermon from Epmd. He actually mentioned me on K-Day. When the world was back to normal and they were doing shows. He had a show. You remember where was that, Eric? The show? It's somewhere around here in LA.
Okay.
And he invited me after he mentioned me on K-Day. It was in Orange County.
But he didn't know you.
No, bro. This is, if you go on YouTube right now and go K-Day and you type in EPMD interview, it has like over 100,000 views. It almost went viral, bro. It was a big deal at that for my city at that time. All my OG homies were calling me and be like, "Hey, that's a big deal." Right. So he was like, "I don't know if this kid is Mexican or not, but he could spit." So I think the fact that he couldn't tell what ethnicity I was a plus for me, you know, because at the end of the day, you just want to be known as a recording artist. At the end of it all.
And did you ever ask him where he heard of you to mention you?
Honestly, when I had a conversation with him on the phone, he told me it was God. That's what he told me. He said, really? I don't know. He says, the only thing I could think of was God. Bro, he compared me to Big Pun. I'm just going to say that. He compared me to Big Pun, bro.
But those were his words, not your words.
Those were his words, not my words.
So you can share that.
I never had nobody compare me to Big Pun. You know, that's a big deal to me. I don't know to the average rapper.
And I know the live chat is probably going crazy right now.
Yeah, but...
Los mandamos a la verga.
Yeah, I don't even care about that. I'm just telling you what Erick Sermon told me.
Right. Now... let's put things together. He's on K-Day. You don't know the guy.
Don't know him. Mentions me.
Mentions you.
Reaches out on Instagram. Asks me for my phone number. Invites me to his show. But before he invites me to the show, he calls me. And that's when he told me this. And he was like, "Man, I don't know how I found you." He says, "I think it's a sign from God." He said, "But, you know, you remind me of Big Pun." That's what he told me exactly. He was like, "You remind me of Big Pun." He says, "I think you got something." He said, "You're a star. You just got to get you to a superstar." That's what he told me, bro. And then I went to the show, seen it. I seen Big Daddy Kane. I seen like legends, you know. Like I was me and Erick were probably the only Mexicans in the venue, bro.
Okay, and so you met him.
I met him, and then I had dinner with him the next day at a Chinese restaurant with him and his partner Bernard, Coach Bernard. If they're watching, they'll know. They know, you know. And he, you know, he told me a lot of things, bro. A lot of things that probably a lot of people will get excited for, you know. And I'm working, bro. I'm working.
That's good, man. You know, well, I know that. On his Instagram, sometimes he'll post like some, and I hate to even say the word religious.
Yeah.
But like one time I went to his page, and he put something like, God, and I want to quote it right because it was a post. "I want everything to do with Jesus," or "If it ain't Jesus, I don't want it." It has something like that. Yeah. So that kind of teaches me that he has a love and a if you will, respect for God. You know what I'm saying? And
that's who he mentioned as far as him finding me.
Really?
Even though it was on the internet or whatever, he says, like, I don't know how. He said, "I don't know how I found you. I think it was God." And I said, me too. I told him I believe in God a lot, you know?
Wow. Well, you know what? If he's watching, much love, much respect.
Love, OG, and let's get at least a record in. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know, that's how I met DJ Scratch. Okay. Was when 1991 in Texas, we toured with Epmd, and that's how I met Scratch. Now, I will say this. I thought I was a shit at being a DJ. But when I saw DJ Scratch, I was like, okay, hold on a little bit, Tony. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy was like on another level. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Two totally different styles.
Yeah, different worlds, huh?
Yeah, but he still is amazing. So, but okay, so now you start writing. When did you start? I asked you this before the half. When did you start taking this serious where you actually started saying, you know what? I'm going to start writing songs, or I'm going to get a producer, or... When
I started performing, I did the talent show in my high school at the age of 16.
Talk to us about that.
I did, at that time I had, I guess it was a little rap group, and I had a guy that I was a classmate with. He was rapping in Spanish, and I was rapping in English, and that was our thing. We were a little duo, and we performed at the talent show. Well, out of that talent show, bro, some African-American dude came through with a record label business card. We thought we were gonna get signed overnight. We thought that was it, you know. I think just the fact that I was able to go to my school and still get, you know, love and reaction from people that actually knew me and see me every day, you know, that's when I started taking it serious. So at the age of 16, I did my first performance at my high school.
Okay.
Then shortly after, I went to the opposite high school during lunch. Just ditched my school to go perform in front of thousands of kids again, just to show that I could do it. And And we got another good reaction. We had a big old line of girls for pictures and stuff like so. I think everything just fueled it, you know. And
okay, your first talent show at your school.
Yeah.
What did you perform?
A song that we didn't even record. It was just we put the beat and we.
Was it an instrumental beat of another song?
I think it was like at that time it was like an instrumental, but that wasn't popular.
Okay.
So people couldn't find it.
Okay. So then you go to this other school.
During lunchtime.
Okay.
I ditched my school. I wouldn't encourage nobody to do it, but I left during lunch, jumped the fence from my school to go to the other school and perform in their lunch.
Okay.
In front of everybody. They had no other choice.
Did you perform the same song?
I think at that time we performed a different song that we were working on. And that was was there a singer called Jeremiah back in the days?
Jeremiah?
Yeah, Jeremiah or something like that.
I don't remember. Oh, no.
It was a song. He had a girl song that was very popular R&B song, but we flipped it to rap. So it worked for us. It worked for us.
Now you say us.
That guy. It was the same guy.
Okay. All right. So this was a group?
I guess, but it was temporary. You know, it was just like, okay, you can rap in Spanish. He wasn't really fluent in English, and I didn't want to rap in Spanish. You know, so we just made it work. You know, and in high school at that time, instead of us fighting against African Americans, we would battle it out music-wise.
Right.
Because, you know, we've always had there's always been that separation, but we would use music to unite us, you know?
See, during my days, we broke dance or we popped.
Okay.
That's what we did.
Yeah, see, we would have to rap battle. That's how I got my name and everything, from having to memorize my lyrics fast and being the youngest in the crew. That's how I got my name, from Young Quicks. Did
you ever have another rap name before that?
No.
That's always Young Quicks.
Yeah, Quicks or Quickie, yeah, stuff like that.
Quickie.
Yeah,
that's what the girls call you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, so that's why I didn't stick with it, because I didn't want the girls to use it against me. So I said, nah, I'm not gonna stick with it. And you know, it was gonna be Nesquik, bro. You know how the Chocomil, that was gonna be my nickname. That was the nickname. Yeah, that my buddies in high school wanted to give me. But you know, okay, this is a story I tell everybody, bro. I graduated a certain year, but I was the youngest in my class because I was born at that time. I don't know if you remember, if you were born a certain month, they would start you school early or they would start you late. Like I have people that are the same age, that graduated the same grade as me, but they're like 2 years older or a year older. And so I was always the youngest, bro, wherever I went. And I would always memorize the lyrics quick. Whatever we were gonna battle against the other people, I remember. So you got a photograph, or you have a photographic memory. Yeah, that's what it's. Yeah.
See, I do, but I never wanted to be a rapper.
I can't remember names though.
I'm kind of the same way. You know how you fix that? For everybody listening, here's how you fix it. I used to meet people like, hey, how you doing? They used to like, oh, hi, my name is Charlie. Oh, okay. I forgot right there. Okay. So now I was taught when you shake somebody's hand and they say, how you doing? My name is Charlie. How you doing, Charlie? Now I remember. Oh, okay. Ahora se te pega. Always remember, always repeat.
Say it, repeat it.
Yeah. Okay. So somebody says, my name is Gretchen. Hello, Gretchen. Hello, how Gretchen. Are you? Hello, Mabel. Yeah. You know, yeah. So.
See, you learn something every day.
Every day, brother. Pampilo, how are you? You know, but
Choforo, shout out Choforo.
It sounds like more like chorro. What the hell? Okay, now, you consider yourself a Chicano rapper?
Consider myself a recording artist, not even a rapper.
Okay.
Just a recording artist, because I could write music, bro. I've written songs. I've written songs that people sing, and I can't sing. So it's a whole. I don't know, bro. I think different. You know, I could write music.
Okay.
I'm a songwriter, bro.
Okay. Do you produce anything?
No, I never touched the keyboard. Never will, because I want to stay in my lane. I want to perfect my craft.
And I think that's a good thing. There's very few people that can do that. That can actually, if you will, produce beats, write their own lyrics, engineer their own music, and even shoot their own damn videos. Yeah. You know, I know a few people that can do that. And one of them is actually DJ Quick. And another guy that I known maybe now for about 2 years now is Misfit Soto. Okay. You know, he does all of his own stuff. He really impressed me that he could do a lot of that stuff. Because I meet guys that like to say, you know what, the reason why I don't want to produce or engineer or whatever is because they feel that if I give myself to, let's just say, engineering, tweaking tambourines and hi-hats and crashes and kicks and snares, it'll take away from my creativity from rapping, from writing. And it does. But there's only a few people that can do that. That can manage it. So I get that. So now you're in high school, you do those 2 talent shows. So do you, in your head, thinking, I'm going to do this, let me keep writing, or what's the next step for you?